everybody, welcome to Tiny Stable Tours. Today I'll be showing a really nice barn tour of my stables. So let's get started. First off here, I have Black Beauty, which is my Tennessee Walker stallion, and he is a lesson horse here at the stables at Brickwood Park. And the rider on him is named Lillian, Lily for short, and she is 8 or 7 years old, whatever you want to call it. Then this dog right here, she is a golden retriever and her name is Macy. She is Ellie's dog, and Ellie is right over there. And actually Lillian is Ellie's niece, so there's that. Then we have a cool sign that says warm welcome to Tiny Stable Tours, which is the name of my channel. And then continuing on with the barn tour, if we go over here, we have 2 hay bales and 2 pumpkins, which are both different colored, and they're from Michael's. And then if we go on this side, we have a broom, a dog bone, a dog pad, mat, whatever you want to call it, and a doggy bowl with some water inside. And then this is Pig. He is a Mojo, not a Schleich, the 2022 figurine. And he is pretty big. He's like almost as big as the Schleich, Macy. And that's pretty cool. And then behind him are some horse treats. That's pretty cool. And then we have a blanket that I made and another pumpkin. Here we have Benny. He is a deer. He just, whenever he feels like it, he wanders to the stables to talk to his friend. And this right here is his friend. She does not have a name yet. It would really help if you guys comment down below a name for this girl, because she needs a name. She does not yet have one. It'd be amazing if you can comment down a name for her. Continuing on with the barn tour, we have a pond, 2 more pumpkins. This color is white and it's bigger, and this one's orange and it's also the same size. Then we have a little sun umbrella or a rain umbrella, and we have a little critters bench, table, and another little bench, like a picnic table basically. And then here we have Faith and a little puppy named Guppy. Then we have a sandwich on a plate and a compass. And then Faith is sorting out a little box, and she has to organize all these helmets, so that's why that's there. Super cute little detail. Moving on, we have 2 hens or chicken rooster, whatever. This is Junie B. This is Jones, the beloved little couple. And right behind them, we have a blanket and a little tack rack stand, whatever you want to call it. That kind of reminds me of an ostrich. All right, over here I have another pumpkin, and back over here I have this little puppy. His name is Roxy. He's a Labrador Retriever, and he belongs to this girl right over here, and her name is Sophie. Let me get you a closer look of her. There's Sophie. She is flexible. She can move. And I just put her in this position because she's grooming her horse. And her horse is right in the stall. Sophie's horse. Her name is Blossom. She is an Arabian. She's super adorable. So that's Blossom for y'all. Continuing on, we have a tack box or grooming kit actually. And then a halter and a bridle piece. Then to your right or your left, I think it's your right. To your right, you have another pumpkin, a blanket, and another horse stall. And yes, this door does open because the last one does not actually have a door. So I have to use this little piece here, this chain piece, which is actually pretty cool. But then continuing on, we have this pasture for the stallions and geldings, and in here I have this guy, and his name is Popcorn or Apache, or Pal sometimes. Either one works. And he's running around. Behind him are 2 more pumpkins, super adorable, and a water trough. Then moving on further here, this is Tori, and that's her little puppy Noelle. And she's carrying a hay bale. Then to your left, or I think you're right. Actually, to your left, I think. We have London. This is London. She is a German riding pony, and she stays here at Brickwood Stables. Then beside her, we have this lovely Shetland pony, and her name is Tulip. I love her pink braids. And then next to her is Tulip's baby, which is also a girl, and her name is Gingernut or Spice, whichever one you want to call her. Then they have a water trough, and they're actually getting fed by Tori, so that's why they don't have a hay bale in here. And then a pumpkin. Then over here we have some grain. Here it is. You can open the lid, and there's actual little pieces inside, so it's really, really cool. Next to it we have a watch or a clock, and we have 2 little rabbits, 1 bunny, 1 rabbit. And next to them we have a pumpkin and some Brussels sprouts, I think. And let's just show the horses really quick. Whoops, they are right in here. So this right here is Mr. Regal. He is looking out his window. And then beside him, we have Mr. July. You don't see him fully. There is his beautiful face. He was digging himself into some food. You know him, he wants to eat. He's a real man. Then over here, you walk here and there's this big loft area. Starting off over here, we have an organization of carrots on the top and apples on the bottom, and a big grain bag. And these windows can't open, so you could just open it like that. And then over here we have a shelf, a little couch, and a rug. On top we have the huge feed room with a lot of hay that is going to be fed to the horses, some grain, and another pumpkin since it's pumpkin season. Then we have another pumpkin, and this right here is Dixie. She is also Macy's puppy, along with Roxy, and she has a little doggy bone and a little doggy blankie. We have this big long white fence, and if you walk outside of it, we can show the stable tour around inside now. I showed earlier, this is Ellie. Behind her, I have a little jar. And if we completely remove Ellie, we have a little crate of carrots, and inside we have, guess who? Rat the rat. We saw Precious Natty Ratty. Her best friend, her total best friend, is looking for her. This girl's name is Sadie. She's adorable. She's wandering around. She's the barn cat. Another pumpkin. And we have Bella's grooming kit and a few ribbons for Firefly. And then just a halter. And her stall's empty. But next to them is Autumn. This is Autumn. She is the Oldenburg mare, and she belongs to Tori, who is over there. Moving on from the barn, I'm now going to take you guys to the arena. Now that we're in the arena, I could show you Bella. This is Bella, and this is Firefly, her first horse. She has 2. The other one's in the paddock, the little Norwegian forage pony. Then here I have a water jump that she's clearing, so let's see a moment of it. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Just so beautiful. Moving on, we have the purple heart jump, and I call this one the friendship jump because it literally has all the best friends. I know, very unique names. Then I have a blue fence, I have the wash stall, and I have a huge flag, and then a big wallpaper that says jumping. Then I have flowers, a little halter and lead rope, more flowers, white fences, and a big little shed area where you also have your water trough for the horses if they're thirsty, and a little desk that I made with my own hands. Super cool. I really love it. And then over here I have a golden jump and 2 barrels with a little duck on top. I have a camera, a little area to stand, and a trophy with some flowers. Behind them there's a tiny bird and a ginormous, enormous big arch. Alrighty, people. That was the end of our stable tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my very next video. Make sure to like and subscribe.